Greetings and welcome to this very special installment of the continuing saga of the Cosmic Throne. And this episode is called Valtor and the Resurrection of the Cosmic Christ. Valtor, a seasoned soldier of Legio Tinfretensis, 10th Legion of the Strait, stood in the warm Judean evening, his armor gleaming in the fading light. He was assigned to guard the tomb of the recently crucified Jesus of Nazareth, who had been sentenced to death by Pontius Pilate. Valtor had heard whispers of the man's miracles, his teachings, and the unrest he had caused among the people. Little did he know that this night would change his life forever. As the night settled over Golgotha, Valtor took his position near the sealed tomb, joining his fellow soldiers in their watch. It was a somber duty, but their training and discipline kept them focused. Valtor, however, couldn't shake off a feeling of unease that lingered in the air. Hours passed, and the silence was only interrupted by the occasional rustling of leaves or distant, hushed whispers. Suddenly, as if a great earthquake had shaken the very foundations of the earth, the ground beneath Valtor's feet trembled violently. The soldiers looked at each other, their eyes wide with fear. The massive stone ceiling, the entrance of the tomb, was thrown back with a thunderous crash, and blinding light spilled forth. Valtor shielded his eyes, his heart pounding in his chest. As he gathered the courage to look again, his eyes widened in disbelief. Jesus Christ, the man they had crucified, stood before him, his face radiant with an otherworldly glow. The wounds from his crucifixion were still visible, but he seemed alive, vibrant, and filled with a divine presence. The other soldiers staggered backward, their faces pale with shock and terror. Valtor, on the other hand, felt an inexplicable sense of awe and reverence wash over him. He dropped to his knees, unable to comprehend what he was witnessing. The doubts and uncertainties that had plagued him for so long melted away in the presence of this resurrected man. Jesus spoke, his voice filled with compassion and grace. And though Valtor could not understand every word, he felt a deep resonance within his soul. It was as if his very existence had been touched by something far greater than himself. Valtor's heart burned with a newfound purpose. He knew he could no longer serve the old ways, the cruel empire that crucified an innocent man. From that moment on, he pledged his loyalty to the teachings of Jesus, to love, forgiveness, and compassion. He realized that true strength lay not in the might of the Roman legions, but in the transformative power of love. Valtor's transformation did not go unnoticed. His fellow soldiers, confused and shaken, watched as he shed his armor, relinquishing his post. He left behind the life of a warrior, choosing a path of peace and humility instead. In the days that followed, Valtor sought out those who had followed Jesus during his life, eager to learn more about his teachings. He became a steadfast disciple, sharing the story of the resurrection and spreading the message of hope and redemption. Valtor's journey was not without its challenges. He faced persecution, rejection, and even imprisonment for his unwavering faith. Yet, in the face of adversity, his conviction remained unshakable. He knew that the resurrection of Jesus had transformed him, and he was determined to live a life worthy of that gift. Through his actions and words, Valtor became a beacon of light in a world consumed by darkness. His witness to the resurrection of Jesus inspired countless others, and his legacy of love and faith endured long after his time on earth. Valtor, once a soldier of the mighty Legio Exfratensis, found a new path, a new purpose, and a new life. In the resurrection of Jesus Christ, he discovered the ultimate victory, a victory over death, fear, and doubt. And through his own transformation, he became a testament to the power of resurrection and the endless possibilities it brings to those who believe. Thank you for listening. I hope this story inspired you, that you may seek out your own resurrection and rise on the path, the New Earth Golden Age timeline.